How do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action as the new Trier Trevians take on the Niles West Wolves in the opening of the regional championship game. Hello, opening round, but it's regional championship game. Third meeting of the year. Trevians won the first two. And a strike one to Matt Blanchard, leading it off for the Trevians. And a strike. And a ball. Blackjack, I believe, is the count. And outside a ball. So glad to have you with us here on the network. And a line shot, base hit to right. Leadoff single and Blanchard aboard. And here's Max Thoma. And falls one back. In this ballpark, a dead ball. Hit off to the left. Lands in the cemetery. Bohemian National. Pitch outside the ball. We're at Von Steuben, the host of the regional this year. First time in my memory that we've... There goes double clutching, and in the meantime, Blanchard has a stolen base. The first time that I can remember where the Trevians have been sent into the city. And a pop-up, and right to the first baseman. Kind of a soft liner. And that's one away. Here's Nicholas, swinging a bit strike. Frank Nicholas, the right fielder for the Trevians. And a pitch low and outside the ball. And in there for a strike. So Nicholas bats. Runner in scoring position, one out. Top of the first inning. Swinging a ground ball, a little comebacker. Over to first. In time and on the play, Blanchard takes third, so two out. Here's Grant Klanovich. And takes a pitch low and outside the ball. So two down. Runner at third. They look over. And a very cold afternoon. There's a strike. One of those real bundle-up afternoons. Got a nasty wind blowing in from the lake. And we're 3, 4, maybe even 5 miles from the lake here. Yeah, about 5 miles, roughly, 5.5. Throw to first, and that will do it. Top half of the first inning goes quietly. No runs, no hits. Or one hit and one left. We go to the bottom half of the first, and no score in this one. Leading it off for the Wolves is Matt Tan. Pitch outside the ball. Ball one. Drew Fisher on the mound for the Trevs. And a strike at the knees. And outside the ball. And a strike of the letters. So Matt 10. Bats here. And Fisher thought he had him. And ball 4, and Matt Tan aboard via the walk.
Now batting the left fielder, Matt Delavega.
And here's Matt Delavega. And the ball 1. Fisher having a little bit of trouble finding the plate here in the bottom half of the first inning. And a pitch high ball. And that's low ball. And actually a little bit inside. So Fisher gets his side from Logan Weibel. And the delivery. Strike on the inside corner. Baseball. Winding down. We're in the playoffs. And ball 4. So 2 out. And nobody out. And Kyle Coletta, the batter. And the bunt. The play will be the third, and they got him on the fielder's choice. Seth Rosenberg. So runner still at first and second, now with 1 out for the Wolves. Get a pitch inside and low, a ball. Or at the knees, but low. Ball. Outfield playing straight away, slightly shaded towards right for Rosenberg. Pitch is high ball, throw out to second. And Matt Delavega back in time. And a soft liner. And the throw over to first got away after the out. And allows a run to score. And moving over to third is Coletta. But Rosenberg is out. Here's Joseph Yonanen. And that's low ball. So Coletta at third. And a run in here. Pitch outside the ball. And ball four.
Now batting the third baseman.
Here's Jack Arcus. There's a strike. So Arcus bats. And it is 1-0 Niles West Wolves. Runners at the corners. There goes the runner on the double steal. The play will be back at home, and they got him. And a double argument here to finish off the inning. At the end of one, it's 1-0 Niles West. We'll be back with more. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Ernie Roth leads it off here in the top of the second inning for the Trevians. First time I have seen that, where both coaches came out to argue on the same play and both arguing different points. Coach for Niles West arguing that Weibel was blocking the plate without the ball. And the new Trier coach arguing that the Niles West player, as he came in, put his shoulder into him. And a kind of a half-hearted swing for strike to Roth. And pitch high ball. Yeah, that's a ball outside. Ernie Roth. They look in, they lock and load. And a high bounder, shortstop. Up throw, and well, they called him out. Actually, he was initially called safe here. And no, he's out. They're saying he's out for running outside of the base path. I think that's the reason for the out. Here's Logan Weibel. Umpire called him safe, and the home plate umpire sort of overruled him, called him out. Foul ball. I'm not sure exactly why. Swing and a miss, straight. So one away. Logan Weibel, the batter. A little foul tip, got a little piece of it. And strike three. So two away. And McCaffrey, first pitch hitting, gets a base hit. A single to the left. And with McCaffrey aboard, here's Jack Cloud. And he takes a pitch low ball. went inside the ball. So 2-out single and McCaffrey aboard. Kind of a slow-moving ball game here. Line shot up over the shortstop. Another base hit. And over to third goes McCaffrey. And runners at the corners. Cloud goes to second on the throw. To third, and here's Drew Lamont, number 9 in the batting order for the Trebs. Here's a strike one. And a high fly ball, shallow center. Center fielder comes in and takes it for the out at the end of the inning. So we played an inning and a half. And the Trevians down by a run. And Jack Arcus, who was at the plate at the double steal attempt last inning, gets new life. Facing Drew Fisher. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Yeah, foul ball. It's been a while since Nutcher and Niles West played in a regional. I can remember them playing in a sectional a while back. Even that's been a while. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and one away. Here's Cody Pasek. And a strike. Adam Olin on deck. And a strike. The lock and the load. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And quickly 2 away via the strikeout. Here's Adam Olin. And first pitch a ball. Foul ball back at us. Welcome. Hello. That'll wake you up. Get a lot of those, don't we? Keeps you alert. That's a ball. I've had so many of them, I don't. Doesn't even bother me anymore. Ball. Only thing is, because the screen's in the way, is keeping my hands out of there. Keep the hands off the screen. That's a ball. I actually have had at least twice, I can remember having cameras actually hit by that foul ball. Ball 4 and all on the board. Here's Thomas Williams. And first pitch to Williams is fouled off to the right. This one, it's a little scary you get a windshield whacker because windshield whacker here will go out on Foster Avenue. A lot of traffic. It's not like Willow Road where the cars are kind of moving fast. You're a moving target, a little bit more difficult to hit. Here there's a lot of stopped traffic because the traffic moves a lot slower on these city streets. Joe Fisher looks over, and a fly ball. On to Giddy up, not going to get to that. Drops in for the base hit. And here's Matt Tant with Adam Olin on at third. There's a strike on the outside corner. Tandrew Walk his first time up. Batting here in the bottom of the second. Niles West Wolves with a 1-run lead. And a pitch high and outside of ball. Fisher looks around. And the ball gets away. And over to second goes Williams. Olin stayed at third. That ball in front of him. In front of Weibel. And a strike. Not sure if that was on the pitch or on the swing. Either way. So Fisher gets his side, and the pitch, and strike three, and that takes care of that. So we play 2-2, and it's 1-0 in favor of Niles West, leading the Trevians. We'll be back with more. Drive now, text later. Stop the text, stop the wreck. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Matt Blanchard leading off here in the top of the third. First pitch hitting, got a gapper down. And Blanchard on his way to second. And will make it with the leadoff double. So Matt Blanchard aboard via the double. That's a strike on the outside corner to Max Thoma. They look back, the pitch, in there for a strike. Kyle Coletta on the mound. For the Wolves, swing and a miss, strike three.
Right fielder, Frank.
And here's Frank Nicholas. And that's low ball. So, Trevian's got a runner in scoring position with one out. Coletta looks back, delivers that side of ball. Trevians, let's see, 4, 5, 6 years in a row, I believe, have won the regional, advanced to the sectionals. Out of those, two of them, they made it all the way down state. One they finished second, 2007, and 2009 they won state. Ground ball.
Now batting.
Nicholas rounds out to the second baseman, but put it to the right side of the infield and moved the runner along. Blanchard at third, and here's Grant Klunovich. That's a ball outside. So Klunovich bats. And that one's outside the ball. And a strike. And a hot shot fall. On the right side. And a ground ball, second baseman. They pick up the throw. And we go to the bottom half of the third. And it remains 1-0 Niles West, leading the new Trier Trevians. Niles West comes in ranked 4th in the sectional pod. And the Trevians 5th, hence the reason that Niles West is the home team here. Matt De La Vega falls one off. And Fisher delivered. Strike on the outside corner. 0-2 to De La Vega. And a high pop-up. Shallow. Center fielder Blanchard takes it for the out. One up, one down. Here's Kyle Coletta, the pitcher today. Starting pitcher for the Wolves. Takes a pitch high and outside a ball. And a line shot. That's a base hit down the third base line. Coletta will stop at first with a single. And here's Seth Rosenberg. And Seth Rosenberg with a fly ball right at Nicholas. He'll throw back to first, but not in time. Just barely. Coletta back in time. 2 down. Joseph Yonan. Joe Yonan bats. He walked his first time up. Here's the strike. And a sophomore liner. Little one bouncer wrote the Klenovich for the out and the inning. We've played through 3, and it remains 1-0 Niles West. And we'll be back with more. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 4th inning. Ernie Roth leads it off. And a strike, I think. Hard to tell what that signal was. High and outside the ball. Out and pitch. Strike on the outside corner. And a dying quail single. To right by Ernie Roth, leading it off. Here's Logan Weibel. Trevians down by a run. Top of the 4th inning. Pitch outside the ball. They lock and load, and that's outside the ball. A little foul tip, got a little piece of it. ticked it away to the left side. Throw to first. And Roth back in time. And Waddle goes to bunt, and it is a beauty. The throw not in time, got away. A single and an error. And Roth will have to go back. Courtesy runner. Nolan Stogentine running. Here's Matt McCaffrey. And McCaffrey, high pop-up foul, and Rosenberg going to give chase, but nope, can't get it. Fence was in the way. And a line shot, that's going to be a base hit. Out in center. And McCaffrey going to hold up at first, but that'll score 2 and give the Trevians a lead 2-1. Second hit of the ball game for Matt McCaffrey. Here's Jack Cloud. And he takes a strike. And the pitch high, a ball. And a ball. Little outside. To Jack Cloud. Batting here in the top of the 4th inning. And the Trevians have taken the lead 2-1 here. And a line shot. That's going to be a gapper. Out past the left fielder. Misplayed it a little bit. They're going to send McCaffrey home. Here comes the throw, not in time. And Cloud with the double. Here's Drew Lamont. And the pitch high, a ball. Ball one. Left fielder misplayed that a little bit, but didn't really get it. There's a strike. Score that as a hit. No Cloud on at second. Here's the sacrifice. Move the runner along. Runner at third. Here's Matt Blanchard. Infield pulled in, looking for a play at the plate. Foul ball back. Strike one. And a pitch blowing outside the ball. 1-1. To Blanchard. He's 2 for 2 on the day. A single and a double. Batting here in the 4th inning. And a foul ball off. Count remains 0-2 on Blanchard. Pitch is high, a ball. 1-2. And outside, and the count evens up at deuces. To Matt Blanchard. Outfield playing pretty much straight away. Slightly to right field. And fouled off. The count remains. Deuces. And a slow roller. The play going to be home. Nope. On the fielder's choice.
Now batting the left fielder.
And another run home. That's 4, and it's 4-1. Here's Adam Cost batting for Max Toma. And drops it in for the strike. On Cost. Pinch batting here for Toma. Trevian with a 4-run outburst here. A line shot, base hit over the second baseman. On the way to third is Blanchard, the single, and Toma re-enters. So Max Toma back into the ball game. Runners at the corners for the Trevians. And here's Frank Nicholas. 1 out. Swinging to be straight. Again, throw over to first. Runner back. And a slow ground ball. Score another run over to first. As on the throw. And here's Grant Klunovich. And Klunovich takes a strike. Strike one. Runner at second. Toma, and there's a blast. Back it goes. Back, and gone. A home run for Klunovich, and 7 runs in the inning. Klunovich with the blast to left field. And the mob scene out in front of the Trevian dugout. Here's Ernie Roth. Here's a strike. So Roth bats. And a ground ball. Third baseman has it over to first, but the Trevians do a lot of damage. They score a 7 spot and lead this one 7-1 as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And leading it off for the Wolves in the bottom half of the inning, Jack Arcus. And a pitch outside a ball. Ball 2. And high a ball. Showing bunt. And let's go by for the strike. And kind of fished it a little bit. Pop up. And taken by Roth for the out. One away. Here's Cody Pazik. And a strike at the knees. Strike one. Pazik was a strikeout victim. Back in the second. Fisher's struck out 3. Round ball. Roth Klunovich for the out. 2 away. Here's Adam Olin. He walked his last time up. And takes a pitch outside for a ball. Ball 1. Don't forget to catch the network. We've got all kinds of stuff, great games of the past, and so much more over on our YouTube channel. And, of course, we have lots of games on all our cable affiliates. Coming to the end of the season on our new Trier television affiliate. But we'll be here during the summer as well doing sports action. Might be getting to some of those great games that we've actually put up on YouTube. replay some of those. Depends on what we do over the summer. Foul ball back. A lock and load and a little bit inside the ball. And ball 4. Thought he had him.
Now batting.
So all on the board, and here's Thomas Williams. And a pitch high ball. Ball 1. Fisher with the look over. And the delivery high and outside a ball. Again, the look over. And a strike. And a fly ball. Left fielder Max Toma takes it for the out. And the inning at the end of 4. Change of events. And the Trevians lead it 7-1. We'll be back with more in just a moment here on the network. Drive sober or get pulled over. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. We go to the 5th inning, and Josh Katz going to lead it off. Katz taking over the catching chores from Logan Weibel. So Katz, McCaffrey, and Cloud due up. Thanks to the big 7-run, 7-hit attack, 6-hit attack. In the 4th, Trevians with a big lead. Scooped at fly ball. And left fielder takes it for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Matt McCaffrey. And a pitch high, a ball. Always hear that. Nothing above the hands. Don't swing at anything above the hands. Pitch is high, a ball. So McCaffrey bats. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Single, 2 singles and 2 RBIs. And fisted fly ball to center. Taken for the out. 2 away. Here's Jack Cloud. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Single and a double. There's a strike. That double kind of busted things open. In the early part of that 4th inning. Batting here in the 5th. Trevians sent 10 men to the plate in the 4th. Coletta. Base hit again. Single for Cloud. And here's Drew Lamont. So 2 out, runner at first. Low and away a ball. And popped up. First baseman takes it for the out. And that be it for the inning. We go to the bottom half of the frame. And it's 7-1 in favor of the Trevians, leading the Niles West Wolves. Top of the batting order. Matt Tan, the batter. And a pitch low ball. Joe Fisher gets his side from Josh Katz. And I think that bounced in a ball. And strike. And it counts 3-1, I think. And ball 4. So here's Matt De La Vega.
Left fielder.
And a strike, strike 1. Runner with the lead. Pitch on the way. Little comebacker and off the foot of Fisher. And no, they did not get him. Throw to third and safe there as well.
Coletta.
So runners at the corners. There, nobody out. Kyle Coletta, the batter. Hit Fisher in the foot. He was okay. But that ball then skipped away. McCaffrey with a valiant effort. This just couldn't do it. So runners with the lead. Pitch on the way, a little inside at the knees, a ball. The number 3 batter in the Wolves lineup. A cold day. The wind is blowing in. And it is a cold wind coming in basically north quadrant over to northeast a little bit. And ball 4. And the bases are loaded. Here's Seth Rosenberg. The Trevian infield pulls in. And new pitcher on the mound for the Trevians, Grant Stern. And a little foul tip. Strike. Got a little tick of it. Metro Chicago Sports Network. Baseball coverage. The regional championship game. Winner of this game goes on to the Niles West sectional. Winner of that sectional, Sweet 16, will go on to play in Rockford at the Riverhawks Stadium. The winner of that game goes to the Final Four down at Joliet. And hit by the pitch. No. Got the bat. As he turned his back to it, the ball hit the bat. And Rosenberg was pleading his case, but ump said no, foul ball. So Stern with the sign from Katz and the pitch. And loan away a ball. No place to put him. Bases are loaded. And now he's hit. And the run home. And a pinch runner over there.
Let's go.
Joseph Yanin, the batter. Bases remain loaded. It's now a 7-2 ball game. And a fly ball to right field. Nicholas over, has it for the out. Runner tags. Comes home to score. And it's a 7-3 ball game. Here's Jack Arcus.
Come on, Arcus, let's go.
And a fly ball. And Blanchard over, has it. And the runner stays at second. So 2 out. And Cody Pasick, the batter. And takes the ball inside, ball one. Actually, Trier and Niles West joined the same conference in 1973. Prior to that, they were in different leagues. Foul ball. Trier was in the old Suburban League, and Niles West in the Central Suburban. In those days, Central Suburban League at Waukegan West. There goes the runner. And drops in for the ball. And the runner steals third. Kyle Coletta. I think that's Coletta. It could be a courtesy runner for him. He's the pitcher. And high a ball. Old Suburban League, or the Central Suburban, Waukegan West, and that's a base hit. That'll score another run. And it is 7-4. A 3-run outburst here for Niles West in the bottom of the 5th. Runners at the corners. Adam Olin, the batter. Waukegan West, Deerfield, Glenbrook North, Glenbrook South, Trier West, Niles North, Niles West, Maine East, Maine West. Pop-up foul. Now I'll get to the rest of that. Anyway, that'd be it for the 5th, and it's a 7-4 ball game. We'll be back with more. Buckle up, Illinois. It's the war. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 6th inning here. And for the Trevians, laying it off is Matt Blanchard. And fouls it off. Strike one. And fouled off the other way. Strike two. And strike three. Caught him looking. So one away. Here's Toma. So Max Toma bats.
Now batting the left fielder, Max Toma.
And takes a ball high on that side. Ball one. Coletta on the mound. Strike. And strike on the inside corner. And Toma steps out. And scooped in a little ground ball. And nope. Didn't get him. Error on the shortstop on the throw. And here's Frank Nicholas. He takes a strike. And a ball. Nicholas. And low and away a ball. Throw to first, runner back. And a ball and a get away, and off to second goes Toma. And a high pop-up on the infield. And Tan calls for it, takes it for the out. Here's Grant Klenovich. And they're going to intentionally walk Klenovich after he popped a home run his last time up. So the intentional walk puts two on. And Ernie Roth, the batter. And strike one. So Roth bats with two on, two out. Top of the sixth inning. And a ball low and inside. And swing and a miss, straight. We're at the home field of Von Steuben, or if you prefer, Northeastern Illinois University Field. Although the university doesn't have a baseball team anymore. Roughly Foster and Kimball in the city. Pitch inside the ball. As I was saying before, it's been a while since I was talking about it, but the Niles West and New Trier have only been together since 1973. The previous 70 years, the Trevians were in the old Suburban League. Pop-up is caught by the first baseman for the out and the inning. And move along to the bottom half of the sixth. And leading it off is Thomas Williams. Takes the ball inside. Grant Stern on in relief of Joe Fisher. Showing bunt. And takes a pitch on the outside corner. The old Suburban League, Waukegan East. When it ended, Waukegan East, Highland Park, New Trier, Evanston, Niles East. Line shot. That's a base hit. Oak Park, Proviso East, and Morton East. Imagine the days before the freeways, expressways. Go from Waukegan to Morton East, which is in Cicero. It was a pretty good hike. Start on Thursday morning to get there for a Friday night game. Got a first runner back. And outside the ball. Didn't have any problems with the football because the football games were in the afternoon, but basketball would have been a problem. Baseball would have been a problem. Boy, can you imagine trying to go to a baseball game from Waukegan to Morton East for a conference game on a Tuesday afternoon? And the tollway wasn't put in until about 1963. Something like that. I remember the tollway going in. I also remember when the Eden's Expressway ended at Cicero Avenue. And when they first opened it, in 1961, I think it was, John F. Kennedy doing it. That's why they called it the Kennedy Expressway, was he was the one that actually opened it up. Ground ball. Slow roller. And nope, safe all around. So 2 out. Score that as a single. And Matt Della Vega, the batter. And he takes a strike. Bottom of the 6th. They look back. The pitch. And that's high a ball. And right off the bat, when the Suburban League folded in the Central Suburban League, there was a whole bunch of Central Suburban League powerhouses in state. The first 2 state champions in football were both from the Central Suburban League. Glenbrook North and Deerfield. I think it was Deerfield and then Glenbrook North. Or was it Glenbrook? 2 years in a row, I know they were the 2. I don't remember in which order it was. Been 40 years ago. Almost. In fact, it is 40 years ago. Here's the ball. And 1975, Niles West won baseball. The last time I think they've been to the show. And strike 3. And here's Kyle Coletta. So 2 out. And a ground ball. Rowe to second out on the first, not in time. And the fielder's choice.
Catcher.
Runners at the corner. And Seth Rosenberg, the batter. New Trier has made it to the Final Four in baseball 4 times. All of them under Coach Napoleon. Although they've been downstate a number of times, they have only made it to the Final Four in 1999-2000. That 2 years, New Trier went 15 of 16 in the baseball state playoffs. In those years, it was just A and AA. And that's a ball. And the other time that the Trevians made it, finished second in state in 2007. And won state in 2009. And And an uncontested stolen base for Coletta. So 2 out in scoring position. And low ball. And ball 4, and the bases are loaded again.
Joseph Yoder, let's go.
And here's Joe Yananen. And he takes a strike, strike 1. New pitcher on the mound for the Trevians. Now the delivery and a line shot. That's going to be a gapper. Oh my. The right center and past Nicholas out there, and Yananen on his way to third, and the bases clearing triple. And the ball game is all tied up at 7. Here's Jack Arcus. And fisted fall.
Come on, Art. Come on.
They look at and they pitch. And a strike. And the delivery and low ball. So Arcus bats with a chance to give Niles West the lead. Trevian scored a 7th spot, couldn't hold it. And a pitch high a ball. And a wild pitch, and that's going to bring home the lead run. And Niles West with a 4 spot here has taken the lead 8-7 in the 6th inning. Strike 3, and the inning over. But a 4 spot, and suddenly things have turned around again. Niles West leading at 8-7 to go to the 7th inning, and we'll be back with more. Distracted driving is dangerous. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 7th inning, Trevians couldn't hold the lead. And Matt McCaffrey leading it off. I'll take that back. That's Josh Katz leading it off. Katz, McCaffrey, and Cloud due up. And strike. Kyle Coletta's gone the distance. Pitch outside a ball. And a strike at the letters. To Josh Katz leading off here in the top of the 7th. And a high pop-up foul, and Coletta himself will take it for the out. One away. Here's Matt McCaffrey. Got a ground ball. Third baseman, and he throws a rocket. No. Dropped the ball. And McCaffrey is safe on the error. Here's the strike, and here's Jack Cloud. And fouls one off. Off towards the Niles West dugout way. A little piece of it, fouled it back. And the ball low, and throw it to second, and threw it out into center field on the steal, and over to third goes McCaffrey. So McCaffrey with the stolen base and the error is at third, and the pulled in infield ground ball. They'll have to take the play at first, and the ball game all tied up again. And here's Lamont. So we're knotted up at 8 in the top of the 7th inning. Pitch low and outside the ball. And a little foul ball. And another one fall off. Baseball. Regional championship game. High pop-up. Coming back and out of play. They lock and load. And strike 3 on the outside corner. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. All knotted up at 8. Well, that's what makes life so interesting in baseball. Matt De La Vega letting it off. Oh, I take that back. Cody Pasic. Cody Pasic leading it off. And a hot shot foul. David Richmond is the pitcher that came on in the 6th inning. And Richmond batting now, pitching now. And strike to Pasic. And a ground ball. Knocked down. And score that as a base hit. So leadoff single. And a pinch runner over there. Adam Olin. And there goes the sacrifice. The play will be to second, though. He's out. The drop of the ball came on the exchange of the hand. There was some question about a possible interference because the runner did not slide. But it's simply a fielder's choice is the way it's going to be scored. And Olin on at first. So David Richmond, time called. Metro Chicago Sports Network, glad to have you here on the network. Wherever you may be on the network line, hope you enjoy the broadcast. And foul ball. The lock and load. Strike 3. Great pitch. Inside half of the plate. And Matthew Tan, the batter. Takes the ball outside. It's not. Pinch batter. Bottom of the 7th. And the ball game all knotted up. The delivery. High ball. Throw to second. Not in time. Stolen base. Yeah, foul ball back. And outside the ball. Nice pop-up. Fall, and nice effort by McCaffrey, but can't get to it. And swinging a bit, strike 3, and we go to extra innings. Knotted up at 8. We'll be back with more here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Teach the truth. Actions have consequences. You do the crime, you do the time. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Well, we got extra frames today. Go to the 8th inning. Matt Blanchard lays it off, takes a strike. Max Toma on deck. 8th inning. There's a strike. And got a little piece of it, fouled it off. Yeah, slow little ground ball. Nice pickup. Throw to first in time. What away. Here's Max Toma. And a pitch high, a ball. Ball 1. Foul ball. And a high fly ball. Left fielder moves in, takes it for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Frank Nicholas, the batter. And a line shot. And no, cannot get it. Center fielder making all the gestures that he caught it, but he actually trapped it. And now the intentional walk to Klenovich. And 2 on with 2 out. Second time they've intentionally walked Kleno after the home run. Back in the 4th inning. Here's Ernie Rowe. And he did not go, according to the umpires. Ball 1. And a pitch low ball. In case you're interested in these sort of things, the longest game in New Trier history is 13 innings. We've had a couple of 11s and I think 1 or 2 12s that I can remember in my years doing baseball. Swinging a bit strike. I remember a 0-0 thriller in the sectionals in 2000. the year the Trevians ended up winning state. And a little pop-up on the run. Center fielder has it this time for the out. And we go to the bottom half of the 8th. And we're tied at 8. So Matt De La Vega leads it off. Who face third Trevian pitcher David Richmond. And a little foul tip strike. They look in. And the pitch on the way outside of ball. Kyle Coletta on deck. And he has gone the distance pitching. He's thrown a lot of pitches, too. There's a strike. Baseball. The regional championship. And a ball. And high a ball. And a fly ball. Matt Blanchard drifts over and takes for the out. One away. And here's Kyle Coletta. Now Coletta batting third in the lineup for Niles West. And takes the pitch outside a ball. And inside a ball. And low ball. We got the wind blowing in. I'm going to take home some of the infield with me here today. Not as bad as it's been, but I will take home a little bit of the infield with me. Strike on the inside corner. The count's gone blackjack, I believe, on Coletta. And a ground ball right back up the middle, base hit.
Catcher, Seth.
Here's Seth Rosenberg. And a ball. High and tight. Ball one. Metro Chicago Sports Network. Get to this point in the season, anything can happen. One and done. You lose and your season's over. Foul ball. And, of course, when you play each other in a conference rival, that's kind of why I say what happens in the regular season really doesn't matter. Because, you could win both games in the regular season, and then you come into a playoff game, and it suddenly turns around. And a strike. Or you get a case like last year with Highland Park. They went in with a losing record into the playoffs. Went on a spectacular run and ended up in the Elite Eight of baseball before losing to the eventual state champion 1-0. And a fly ball. Over in left. The fielder, Toma, has it for the out. And 2 away. Joseph Yanin, the batter. He gave the Wolves the big push in the bottom of the 6th inning with a bases clearing triple, and then came home on a wild pitch. Temporarily gave Niles West an 8-7 lead after the Trevians scored 7 runs in the top of the 4th inning. And a fly ball again. Right at Toma. And we go to the 9th inning, and we remain tied at 8. We'll be back with more. Sport a winning attitude. Be a positive role model. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Well, 9th inning. And Josh Katz will lead it off. Dropped in high for a ball. And in there for a strike. Katz bats. So we got to be a strike. And a fly ball. Foul. And a dead ball. Into the cemetery behind the ballpark. Foul ball. Back to the straight. Get that dead ball. Cemetery. Line shot. And a base hit. A leadoff single by Katz. And Nolan Stogentine on the run. Here's Matt McCaffrey. And foul ball. Coletta delivers that side of ball. I'm always concerned when a team over pitches a player. I don't care if it is playoffs and whatever. I don't care how good the player is. You don't let them pitch 100-plus pitches, and I'm sure Coletta is in that general range right now. Go to first. Runner back, although I suppose depends on what you got behind him. Pitch is high a ball. Regional championship game. Winner of this game goes on to play at Niles West. They're hosting the sectional this year. And a high fly ball. Center fielder calls for it, takes it for the out. Jack Cloud, the batter. And Jack has had a very good day at the plate. Throw to first. Runner back. Another throw over there, and again, Stogentine back. And scooped at and a fly ball. Center fielder takes it for out number 2. And here's Drew Lamott, shortstop. And strike. They look over. Runner with the lead. Throw over there, and Stogentine back again. And whacked that and fouled off to the right. And strike 3. And the inning over. Bottom of the ninth. And pitch low ball. Jack Arcus leading it off. Arcus, Cody Pasek, and Adam Olin. Due up here. Facing David Richmond, fly ball. And Nicholas got a beat on it. And Frank takes it for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Cody Pasek. And he takes a strike. Well, like we said, a long ball game today. The pitch on the way. Strike on the outside corner. Yeah, don't forget, join us not only here on the network, but join us out on YouTube for great games of the past and some of the current season stuff as well, but mostly great games of the past. And we got some great ones on there, including both of the new Trier State Championships in baseball, the 2000 Trevian win over Joliet Catholic, and the 4-3 victory over St. Rita in 2009. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's 2 away. Here's Adam Olin. And strike. Well, eventually we'll have a winner, but fortunately we're playing a Saturday afternoon. We could be here a while. Strike on the outside corner. And thought he had him. Strike, it was the ball, and now tried to drop it in and still didn't get it. Didn't get the call. And foul ball. And a line shot foul down the third base line. Down in the corner, out in the street. Well, foul ball back at us. And strike 3, and we go to the 10th and remain tied at 8. We'll be back with more. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. A lot of opportunities, but the scoring has been kind of fast and furious in a couple of innings. We go to the top of the 10th, and Blanchard leads it off. And it's a line shot right back up in the middle of base hit. Leadoff single for the Trevians leadoff man, Matt Blanchard. And here's Max Toma. Toma shows bunt, takes the pitch high, a ball. And finally, after 9 innings, the Wolves have a new pitcher, Seth Rosenberg, now on the mound. And the sacrifice going to work. Move Blanchard along. Toma out on the sack. 1-3 on the putout. Here's Frank Nicholas. They look back. They delivery. That's high ball. I've known many a coach that has ended up wrecking a player's arm by allowing pitchers to pitch 9 innings like Niles West did. And a fly ball. Center fielder waits and takes it for the out. 2 away, and here's Grant Klunovich. And they are going to pitch to him this time. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Time called. I guess they figure that Klunovich hasn't seen Rosenberg and had Coletta's number. Pitch low and outside a ball. Blanchard stays at second as the ball got away a little bit. Line shot right back up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the center fielder. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Trevians take the lead. And on the throw home, over to second goes Kleno. So here's Ernie Roth. And a pitch high, a ball. Top of the 10th. Ball. Klunovich with the lead. Trevians have taken the lead. Outside a ball. Roth started the 4th inning marathon with a single. Came home to score. And fouls one off. And a line shot back up the middle. That's a base hit. And that's going to score a run. Klunovich home to score. Roth with the single. And the Trevians with a little insurance here. Lead at 10-8. Here's Josh Katz. Big time single. Driving home the insurance run. Ernie Roth. He's on at first. Seth Rosenberg. Delivers. Low and outside a ball. Matt Delavega now behind the plate. There's Rosenberg, who caught the first 9 innings, is out there pitching. There's a high pop-up, shallow, and shortstop takes it for the out. We go to the bottom half of the 10th with the Trevians in the lead, 10-8. And leading it off is Tommy Williams. He's had 2 hits and 4 plate appearances today. And takes a pitch high, a ball. And a strike. So Williams, number 9 in the batting order for the Niles West Wolves. And scooped it, and that's a shot that's going to be a gapper up over the head of Toma out to left center. And in the second with leadoff double is Tommy Williams. Here's Matt Tan. And a strike on the outside corner. Strike one. David Richmond trying to finish this one off. Trevians trying to advance out of the regional. There's a strike. Last year, the dramatics was in the bottom of the sixth inning with the two-run homer right down the line. As I call it, could be fair, could be foul. It is shot right down that third base line against Loyola up on the hill. Strike three. One away. Matt De La Vega, the batter. And a high pop-up. Ball and out of play. And a pitch low ball. 1-1 on the count.
One of my favorite numbers. Let's go. Here we go, Matthew. Come on, you Rich. Go back and roll one. Go back and one. Go back you.
Richmond into the wine. And the pitch outside the ball. Had some movement on it, but went the wrong way. And a strike to now catcher Matt De La Vega. And low ball.
Let's go. Let's play some baseball.
Round ball. And a whoopsie. And I got all the runner at third. The runners at first and third. And here's Kyle Coletta. Runners at the corners. Tying run on base. Bottom of the 10th inning. And a pitch low ball. Everybody stays. And dogs are going to bark in the Coletta house tonight. And he's a little tender on that foot. Runners with their lead. Richmond looks over to first. And eyes third. And a strike on the inside corner. Dropped it in nicely. That's the righty-lefty going there. Now the pitch, and a fly ball. And Nicholas back has it. It'll work as a sacrifice fly. Bring home the run. And here's Seth Rosenberg. And a strike. So it is 10-9 now, with the tying run on at first, the winning run at the plate. Foul ball. And the sun has made an appearance, but doesn't really help very much. Still got a pretty cold wind blowing. And a base hit to left. So 2 on. And 2 out, though. And a pinch runner over there. Thomas Ganopoulos running for Rosenberg. Joseph Yanin, the batter. And a pitch high and tight of ball. Shaving a haircut, 2 bits. And a pitch low ball. So tying run in scoring position, 2 out, 2 odd. And a little comebacker. This should do it. Over to first, and the ball game all over, and the Trevians win the regional. So the Trevians win the regional. Final word on this ball game is, in 10 innings, the Trevians, 10 runs, 16 hits, 2 errors. They were struck out 4 times, walked 2, 11 left on base, 2 stolen bases. For the Niles West Wolves, 9 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors, 10 strikeouts for Trevian pitchers. They walked 8 and also 11 left on base for the Wolves and 4 stolen bases. Well, that'll do it for us for this ball game. Join us for more sports action here on the network. And for all of us, we say as always, so long, everybody.